Hemi Hussain moved from Bangladesh to Australia with just $300 to his name. Since then, he has become a successful entrepreneur and author of Fire Your Boss. And Hemi joins us live. Thank you very much for joining us. Quite the journey, $300. How did you do it? And tell us a bit more about the story.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. So I came to Australia in 2000 as an international student. But as I came from a very poor family. My dad actually gave me $300 when I came to Australia. But when I came in Australia, I had a big dream. I really wanted to do something when I came in Australia. It was a tough time for me. There was a time I didn't actually get a chance to eat anything. And there was a time I couldn't eat even 2 days. I was looking around a job. I went to pretty much every shop, every restaurant, every retail shop to find a job. It took me a couple of months to find a job in Australia. And then there was a time I was getting only $5 per hour from an Indian restaurant, and I started my career as a kitchen hand. But when I started, I took that very seriously because for me, anything I can learn from Australia, that was my intention. And from there, I worked in different, hotel, restaurant, 7-Eleven during my journey of when I was a student. When I finished my bachelor degree from RMIT University, I joined one of the largest banks in Australia, ANZ. Since then, my career started. I was in 15 years in the corporate journey. I worked in ANZ, I worked in MOIB, and worked in one of the largest telecom in Australia, in Telstra, in a senior role. And from there, in 2015, I have decided to quit my job and started to do something what I really wanted to do, what I really enjoy, my passion, my purpose. And then I actually started my entrepreneurship journey.
It is quite a journey from when you just started, in 2000 with $300. Great tenacity and persistence. And yes, just working really, really hard. So tell us about your platform.
Okay, so look, in 2007, I want to tell you a little bit more about a story. 2007, I was very unwell. I was in the hospital for 4 weeks. I lost significant weight, about 18 kilo in 4 weeks. I had a massive pancreatitis during that time. So my doctor came to me one day and he said, you have got two options in life. One, we can go for an operations and maybe you can survive another year. Or we can just live as it is and maybe, another 2 to 4 weeks, you will die. So what do you want to do? And that time I was really surprised. I was worried. So I decided to go for an operations. Then I met with my surgeon, and that is the time actually I learned about life. He told me, Hemi, you are very young. Do you really want to go for this operation? Or you want to stay 2 to 4 weeks in the world and say thank you to everyone? That time, it was a significant changes in my life. I decided not to go for an operation and stay 2 to 4 weeks in the world and live. I came back home and I was worried that I've got only 2 to 4 weeks left. That time I started myself ask different questions. What is the purpose of my life? Why did I even exist? If I die tomorrow, who is going to remember me? What is the difference between me and someone on the street who doesn't do anything? And I couldn't find any basic difference. We all work hard. We all do things for our family. Then one day we die. So that time I decided if I ever come back to the world, if actually the God has given me another opportunity, I'll do few things for my life. One, I'll do something where I can enjoy my life, freedom of my life. If I ever come back, I'll do something for people. And then I will also leave the legacy for this world. But it took me 8 to 9 years to actually come. In 2015, I started first my entrepreneurship journey as a career coach because my career in the industry was really well. So I started to coach people in our community, people who came from South Asia, started to teach them how to develop their career. Along the journey, my career coaching has done really well. Then I decided to start to teach other career coach how to develop their business. And I was very focused on the digitally. So I was telling people the world is more about moving towards to digital. Let's focus on that. In 2017, I wrote a book, which I published in 2020, and the book is Fire Your Boss. And the Boss book is all about actually how you can transform your life as a digital entrepreneur. because for me, everything is digital. And within the first 2 weeks, the book was sold around 50,000 copies around the world, especially in my country, in Bangladesh. Then people start to contact with me to train them what I learned, what I did during my journey of my life. So I decided to come up with a different, academy, which I put the name in DGen Academy. So the DGen Academy is all about teach people how they learn digital skill and they can transform their life as an entrepreneur. In 2019, I presented this idea to one of the person in Canada, and he's one of the business coach. He loved the idea and he said, oh my God, we can actually make it bigger. Why don't you teach people in Bangladesh, India, all the development countries, and actually teach them how they can help the developing countries entrepreneurs, like in Australia, US, Canada. And I said, wow, that's pretty much I really wanted to do. So I can impact the society, I can make money, and I can make money and doing good. From the concept, I started this DGen Academy. So DGen Academy is all about teaching the digital skill to the development countries like Bangladesh, India, all these countries, even in Africa, and make sure they can help the developing countries entrepreneurs, someone in Australia or US or Canada is working really well and is connected with my life, my heart. Now I'm helping my country people. I'm connecting with them Western world. And also I'm teaching them the world class, actually the digital skill. In 2021, I presented this idea to Project 10X, which is, Grant Cardone and all the big people are connected in there. They love my idea and they said, why not we come up with another idea and develop a premium marketplace? So when the students in your country, they will learn from you and then they can come to this marketplace and help the entrepreneurs through this marketplace. The last month, we have now successfully developed Asana. They actually helped me to develop the Asana. Now we are redesigning the whole concept of DGen Academy and connecting with the Asana. So actually our student in Bangladesh, India, all these countries, they will learn the digital skill, how to actually help the lead generation in Australia or US entrepreneurs. And they will learn that skill from me, from many other mentors. One of our, the person recently joined with me, Ron Malhotra. He's one of the top in Australia as well. So he joined with me as well. And many other entrepreneurs are joining with me who can train them, mentor them, coach them. So they can learn the skill, what is required in Australia or US and the Western world. And then they can come to actually Asana and help our entrepreneurs in this country.
Fantastic. Well, I tell you what, it's certainly about a mindset, isn't it, for great success? And again, Fire Your Boss, a great name for the title. Hemi Hussain, thank you so much. Love your positivity. And yes, lots of entrepreneurs around and certainly you're one as well. Fire Your Boss. Hemi Hussain, author, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.